Going, the places, the covert destinations, your thinking's geometry, construed at oblique angles to your world as lived, your poised abode. Going, dreams replaced by voices, directives from the airwaves, unaccountable patterns sublime the impulse to believe, a misdirection by opposing will disengages your clutch, free spins the mechanism of your footing. Gone, forth and back, your homing device, that circuitous logic for remaining fixed in place, ever bridging two lands, and you, the engineer, bracing the odd forces, longing for sleep. Secrets of Magic, Chapter 1. Invisibility. First principle. Only that which is made known can be perceived. That which cannot be perceived, that is, sensed, is unknown. True invisibility is the absence of sensory perceptibility. Of what is not sensed, nothing can be known. Thus do we equate the unknowable and the imperceptible with the invisible. Corollary supposition: the obstacle to invisibility is the impulse to make known. The source of this impulse is the manifest ego. Thus, for the attainment of invisibility, transcendence of egotistic functioning is prerequisite. Exercise number 1. Become invisible. Suggested methodology: express no thought, effect no art, hold no opinion, take no stand, make no name, leave no mark. Often I think that we, the people, are the medium of exchange for money, facilitators for capital regeneration, couriers of currency transacting between banks. I betrayed my alien cosmos in the way that I looked at him, so he says, "Hey kid, money makes the world go round." "No," I said, "gravity makes the world go round. Money makes your world go round." We stared at each other, his face flushed red. Quickly I said, "But perhaps gravity and money are one and the same." He raised an eyebrow, so to test my hypothesis, I removed the legally tendered note from my pocket, tossed it to the ground, and stepped away. And I did indeed see him spin and orbit and converge with the earth. We both smiled then, each of us the richer. The last days are upon us. The end of the world is near, calling all angels, come in UFOs. The avatars are among us, why, even the animals will tell you so. But I've heard a rumor recently that on earth the people say God is in heaven, but in heaven the angels say God is on earth. Either way, God in absentia. And I know that absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Still, it seems evidence of indifference. But a deity indifferent is no obstacle to piety's intent. We have the technology, after all, and there's power to be played, fear to be sown, souls to be owned. And so, the marriage of heaven and earth is begun, wherein divine will and human wish become one, a trans-sadomasochistic projection of all that we fear in reflection. Seals are broken, vials poured out, the doing of angels, don't you know? The arcane rites incant, Deus ex machina. The floodgates open, chaos ex materia. Mad mother's waters unleash, and lo, I look out upon this land and I see a vast deluge of mass media, monomania, info propaganda, gnosis run amok. A million self-illuminated minds possessed of some genius or manifest ego ideal, and the zealous spirit to proclaim it, each with their own private line to the collective unconscious, and every one of them speaking in tongues. So many gods, so few to fill the pews. A plethora of prophets, magicians, mediums, channeling separate energies and unchained infinities, exerting occult power over emergent paranoia, countless enraptured cooks conjuring over a cosmic stone soup. But enough of all of these. As I pass through this world, I see a far more simple reality, a far more mundane finality. As in a dream they appear to me now, the immune deficient man, moments away from acute pulmonary collapse, the current child victim of serial killer psychosis, the eating disordered teen so alone she starts the car ignition with the windows down, the market-bound mother of four who doesn't see the right-angle vector of imminent auto impact. These are the only epiphanies I see. So I hope in time you will forgive my crude rhyme. Messiahs may come, messiahs may pass, but it's always the end of the world for someone's sorry ass. 1946, atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, 71,000 killed. The Cold War begins. Winston Churchill delivers his famous Iron Curtain speech. 1968, January 21st through April 5th, North Vietnam and the Viet Cong attack a U.S. base at Khe Sanh. President Truman establishes the Central Intelligence Group, the forerunner for the CIA. March 16th, U.S. Army murders 200 unarmed civilians in My Lai massacre. Authorization to make atomic bombs is given to both the Army and Navy. July 1st, Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty cited by 57 nations. The Truman Doctrine is established, providing resistance to communist subjugation. July, Neil Armstrong walks on the moon. Chuck Yeager is the first person to break the sound barrier, and the transistor radio is invented. 1970, April 30th, Nixon sends troops to Cambodia. 4 students killed in Kent State massacre. George Orwell publishes 1984, a terrifying look into what could have been the future.